Hello, and welcome to Scotty's Playtime. Believe it or not, I'm Scotty. Alrighty, so this morning I've been reading news headlines and giving my own thoughts, and the last two stories I got too deep in it, so I'm going to run quickly over a few headlines but not talk much about them. Okay, because I really want to get through these. Okay. Billionaires. According to the Walpole, I think that's the Washington Post. 50 donors have so far given 1.5 billion to PACs. 50 people were able to give 1.5 billion. Well, if money is speech, and that's what the Supreme Court Republicans ruled, then some people have huge megaphones, concert style amps and microphones. Other people have to talk through pillows. Nobody hears the little guy's voice because he doesn't have money to bribe a congressman. But 50 billionaires do. Okay, I'm not going to harp on that one. We all know that. And in another attempt to salvage what little they can for Trump, House Speaker Johnson to hold medal ceremony for soldiers killed in Afghanistan on the same day as the Harris-Trump debate. Now think about that. They're hoping to call attention and that away from Trump's bad performance they're pretty sure is going to happen, and put it on to Harris, or put it on to, oh, how badly the withdrawal went. I want to tell you something about that withdrawal, because that's coming up right here in my next story. It's like, but before I move to that, I want to talk about Johnson. He's holding a medal ceremony for soldiers. He doesn't give a crap about soldiers. They increased the Pentagon budget for the big defense contractors. They don't try to do anything. For the soldiers. I just read a report this morning about housing for military people. They're finding it's the water's bad, there's mold, there's structural problems, there's rats, there's infestation of bugs and that, and nobody's got any money to do anything about it because it all goes to big bombs, bigger planes, better tanks. Okay. And this same guy wants to hold ceremonies for the Jan 6 rioters, the insurrectionists. That's what the Republican Party has become, the cult of Trump. Gotta please Trump. So anyway, this is what I wanted to read that goes with it. Felon blames Harris for U.S. deaths in Afghanistan. And he goes on a long screed about all the dead soldiers and 80 billions of material left over there. First of all, everything was disabled that we left. Second of all, I want to read you some facts. Trump, not Biden, negotiated directly with the Taliban government and excluded the Afghan government from those talks. Trump made the deal, not Biden. Trump, not Biden, drew down U.S. forces from 13,000 to 2,500. They had to put troops in to get the 2,500 out safely. Think about it. Trump did all this. Trump, not Biden, facilitated the release of over 5,000 Afghan fighters from prison, one of which is the new Afghan leader. Trump just forced everybody to let them out because the Taliban gave him a promise. You get out by this date, you leave our country and let us have it, and we won't attack any more of your soldiers. And Trump gave them what they wanted because he's transactional. Now, he had hoped that and he said this, if he had won, he intended to break the deal. He intended to stay in Afghanistan and try to make some, new money out of it or whatever. But he wanted to make sure if he was not the winner and Biden was, that there would be some kind of fallout and trouble to hit Biden. Trump, not Biden, wanted to invite the enemy, the Taliban, to Camp David on the anniversary of September 11th. Can you imagine that? Bringing the Taliban to Camp David. Oh, God. Trump, not Biden, agreed to a May 1st exit from Afghanistan, then bragged that he didn't need an exit strategy in Afghanistan. Because he didn't plan on doing it. He was going to either swamp them with more military officers and members of the military, soldiers and others, or he was going to leave the problem in somebody else's hand. That's Trump's MO. Start a problem and let somebody else take the crap for it. Okay. Says here, Trump, not Biden, refused to brief the incoming Biden administration's transition team on the Afghan situation. Wouldn't even tell him what crap he'd pulled. Trump, not Biden, recently boasted that the troop withdrawal he set in motion could not be stopped. In other words, he bragged that he left a shit pile on somebody's plate. Alrighty, so when the cult starts talking about Afghanistan, you give them back that information. Don't tolerate their crap. Alrighty. And Tim, I'm trying to think of this guy's name. It's Kirk. I know the last name is Kirk. I can't think of the first name. Anyway, Charlie Kirk. That's it. Thank you. He's lying about. They're inventing a stupid lie about Tim Walz's dog. I've seen the video. They claim that. And not Fox News is doing it, so is Newsmax. They claim Walz's dog is, he doesn't actually have a dog, that he just calls every dog Scout and pretends it's his. He was at a dog park, and they have pictures of him with his dog and pictures with another dog. And the cult is trying to say that, he's just changing dogs in and out, and he doesn't even bother to keep the same breed. What it was his dog was playing. It's a dog park. The dogs were playing all around each other, and with him, one dog came up, wanted lots of petties. Dogs do. Trust me, I've had a few. And he bent over and petted him and made of the dog. The dog was happy. And in the video, you can see his dog come around behind him and walk up to him, and the other dog walk away. Why do they have to lie? Why do the Republicans lie so much? Why do they create ridiculous conspiracies when there is no need for it? I mean, stop and think about it. Kristi Noem shot a dog and it tanked her ratings. Are they claiming that Walz doesn't have a dog when he clearly does, will tank his? I mean, I just don't get it. They're not running on policy. They're running like children in a schoolyard on insults and threats. They're snickering like Walters. Here, this is the last one I'm covering in this video because I'm already at 9 minutes. This one's going to go over the 10 mark. Walters says generals will have their way with Harris in the Situation Room. What kind of sick, perverted, childish crap is that? And Fox News loves it. Even Jeanine Pirro, she says she didn't like it and she wanted him to take it back. But Gutfield was chuckling his ass off. That's a good one. That's a good one. She gonna get raped. What is wrong with these people? I mean, my God, I don't understand them and I don't like them. But they're like kids on a playground. 11-year-old, 10-year-olds saying stuff like this. And you know what? They don't even bother to criticize real issues, real policies. They got to talk about what's her foreign policy? Where was the president has most impact? We don't know what she believes. She's going to get paralyzed in the Situation Room where the generals will have their way with her. Jean Pereiro, who exclaimed, "Jesse, I don't like it. Take it back." You can hear Greg Gutfield, snickering in the background. My gods. And this passes for a news station. And the cultists love this kind of thing. What are they? Are they mentally deficient? Emotionally stunted? Did they eat lead chips as a kid? I mean, I think they have a lead diet or something. All right, this has gone on 11 minutes and I'm getting riled up. In a few more minutes after I post this one, I'm going to get Ron up and we're going for our morning walk. I'm very happy of the progress we're making. Yesterday we did 1.2 miles. Yay! We walk around our development. They have 3 different housing sections here and 1 large RV and park model section. So lots of room to walk. Alrighty, this is Scotty's Playtime. I've been Scotty. Why do people say that? Just before I go, I see a lot of them say, I've been. Well, I am Scotty. I like that better. Anyway, best wishes to everybody and hugs to those who want them.